It's kind of funny when you come to the end time studies. It's almost like diets. Like everybody's got their own. It's very rare you find two people that totally agree on end times. You know what I mean? You can find a
Absolutely.
lot of people that agree on different types of salvation, whether you believe, you need to be baptized, don't need whatever. But when it comes to end time stuff, I think that is probably some of the most divided teaching that we have. You'll find people that they'll teach things and it's very sound up to a point, and it's always like, and for me, I've always just been a student. I've just been a student of it. You know what I'm saying? I've listened to a lot of people, listened to a lot of people, listened to a lot of people. It was only up to a few years ago that I really got in there and studied it for myself. And I have literally probably been of the persuasion of every view. Okay, like there's post-tribulation, mid-tribulation, pre-tribulation. I finally rested. Okay, this is just my own knowledge of the Bible. I finally rested. I would personally believe that God is going to call people out before the 7-year period. Now, here's why I believe that. Okay, the first person to ever be translated in the Bible, right? First of all, if you really get down to it, the Bible don't even use the word rapture. The first person to ever be translated, his name was Enoch. Okay, he was taken. Now he's taken before what? He's taken before Noah comes in. There's an ark built. Okay, and finally, right there before, all right, the flood comes. God takes Noah and his family. They come into the ark 7 days, specifically, right before the flood comes. So there they are in the ark 7 days before that. And then here comes the flood. So technically speaking, if you go by the law of first reference, this is the first time God ever did this. This is the first time God ever poured out a mass judgment over mankind. That's the pattern that we have to go by. And Jesus says, just as in the days of Noah, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. With that said, people can make better points about their views. They can. That's a very small piece right there. Okay, that's a small snippet. But you find these things over and over again. I call it patterns and principles in the Bible. A lot of times, the Bible doesn't just say what it means. You got to look at the pattern and the principle. What was the action behind God did? Because you got to remember, everything recorded was written for our learning. God didn't record those things because he wanted to look cool. Okay, it's all because he wants to teach us about him and his ways.